Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. That was funny. I just started and moved the screen already.
It's okay. I can see it.
I think it's good enough. It'll do.
How are you?
I'm hanging in there. I worked hard today.
On this?
Yeah. Not that well, the next one that's going to be recorded.
Oh, you're going to do a recorded one?
Yeah. So they
I
can
got
see all the slides.
Okay.
Hi
So is this,
guys.
hi. Hey Shannon. Hey Lynn. Is this a
Hi
this is a
Shannon.
Hello.
Q&A only?
Hi.
Yeah, this is a Q&A.
Okay.
And the questions, from the video or the
Is Tim
comments or whatever.
Tim
Yep,
coming?
he knows. He knows, yep.
He's working tonight though.
But he saw the message a few minutes ago, so
Okay.
Hopefully he'll be here.
Yeah.
yeah,
How's everybody?
he'll be good. Tired because I worked my butt off and so did you, I know, and
Oh,
so
did
did
you?
Ernest. Yeah.
Yeah. We've all had busy days. How was your day, Shannon?
It was good.
Good deal.
Did you work?
No,
Did you work it?
no, I
No.
took the day off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi everyone coming in.
Hello, guys.
Looks like I got a lousy connection.
We can hear
Uh-oh.
you.
Do you normally have a lousy connection?
It goes in and out.
I thought it seemed like it's been good lately.
Yeah, it just shows
Hey,
the
Faye.
weak antenna bars on
Hey,
my
Tracy.
Hi
Vince.
Tracy. Hi Vince.
iPod.
The Vampus?
Yeah, the Bumpus.
Vampus, yeah.
Hi, Jennifer.
I
Hey,
wish this app would show when you guys are on because, like, you know how it used to show like a red circle around if you were live, or
yeah, yours doesn't
Right.
do that?
I don't even get the green light that shows that you're waiting to come live.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Which
It
Lily is
shows
that?
on.
Do
Pardon?
you need a new tablet?
I not yet, not for this app. Like I haven't, because you know how I have the two, but no, not for this.
Okay.
I might. I just haven't done that yet. But Nick's gonna try to set me up with some monitors here to go with the computer and uh, a better setup than what I've got right now,
Yeah.
which will be good.
Yeah.
Hi everyone coming in. Hi Faye.
Hi Vince. Hi Faye. Who else is here?
I was trying to get Tim invited, but the thing flipped so fast, I missed the name.
I invited him too.
Invited who?
I invited. There he is.
Yeah, hey, Tim.
Hi Tim.
Hi Tim.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you.
Cool.
How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, a little sleep deprived. I didn't really go to sleep.
Yeah.
I was afraid to miss it, honestly.
You didn't get any
You
sleep
need
at
an
all?
alarm clock, buddy.
I don't know. It's like when I'm tired, I just don't hear it. I don't know what's going on.
Tim, you and Nick need to get together because Nick just bought himself this alarm clock that I swear would wake up the neighborhood. Because he's
Oh
like
yeah?
that. He's like that. He'll sleep through an alarm clock, he'll sleep through our alarm system for the house. It's like but he doesn't sleep through this thing.
I use that cuckoo clock off of the internet that's free,
Oh
and
yeah,
it goes off like a rooster, and it's loud as all get out.
there you go. That might work for him.
Sometimes I think about just taking a recording of my mom, waking me up from when I was younger. That'll
That's
do it.
funny.
Still have
Yeah,
nightmares.
Timothy, get out of bed.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. I literally jumped. If I was a cat, my ears would have raised right there.
That's funny
Because you use my full name and everything.
because that's what mothers do. When
Yep.
we're trying to get your attention, hi Nat, and Marie. When we're trying to get kids' attention, we use their full name, usually their middle name as well.
Yep. Brought back some scary memories.
Yeah.
I didn't do a program for tonight. We're just going to be like just letting people up to talk about AI or anything else they've got questions about. And I decided to start recording all the AI, and I didn't realize how many slides I had. I actually have about 250 slides.
Wow.
Yeah.
That means it's a good, important topic to discuss for sure.
Oh yeah, I was like, well, I couldn't believe. Well, I had them in two different folders, and when I got to
Mm-hmm.
looking at, it, I started merging them, and then I'm going to divide them up. I think I'll do 50 a video. Like do 50 and
Yeah.
then do another one, and that way we'll have like one, right in a row. It'll be enough to
Sounds
keep us
good.
talking for a while.
Sounds good. We'll be talking for a while. No, this is a pretty interesting subject. We've got somebody who wants to come up already.
I think it was Josh.
TikTok. Hi, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen.
How
How
are
are
you?
you tonight?
Hey,
I've been
Josh.
wow, man. I've been thinking about you guys a lot lately. Like, you guys are awesome.
Hey, Josh.
So freaking awesome. Hey, artist, I need your help with something.
Okay, what's that?
Can you make mechanical translate Matthew chapter 10, verse 28?
Matthew 10:28. I might have it. I'll have to look.
Because it talks about how you should fear the one who can kill your soul. I'm like, wait, but that's fear, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of sounds a little twisted, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Because I could not think about it. I cannot stop thinking about it because when it comes to fear, I'm like, wait, but fear comes from light, not from truth, and truth casts out fear. So I'm like, wait, but why fear that one who can kill your soul? That makes no sense.
Right. Well, let's see what happens. Who's got the music on?
Oh, that's
It sounds peaceful.
It sounds peaceful, but it's hard to talk over
that's
or
someone
hear
listening.
over.
That's someone listening to Jesus music.
Okay.
Oh,
In the
in
back,
your
like
your
some.
area?
They can only hear me only.
Is it something that you have control over, Josh?
No.
No. Okay.
I guess we vibing today.
Yeah, it's not intolerable. Put it that way.
No, that's a good question about that verse though, because that is fear though.
It is. It is. It's something I've wondered myself. So
Right, Matthew chapter 10 verse 28. Because when it comes to fear, like, huh? Wait, but who gives you power of fear? That's not from Jesus. Barabbas, not Christ. Barabbas. Oh yeah. I need you guys to talk about Christ real quick because something hit deep and I finally got the whole answer to that.
Sorry.
Do you guys want me to say while
that
we wait?
music's gonna put us to sleep. Yeah, go ahead and say what you got to say, Josh.
The whole entire book of Revelation is full of deception. Now, is it historically proven? Yes. But is it aligned with the gospel of Jesus? No.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't necessarily say. I mean, it's full of deception, yeah. But I think those events are gonna happen, just not the way we think, or
No, it
Yeah, it's
happened already. Historically speaking, it already happened. Historically. But does it connect to Gospel of Jesus? No, it does not.
I haven't done that
So
one
that's what
yet.
says for
I
the
got a bunch of them in 10, but not that one.
we need that verse.
I know. Well, I'll look at it.
It's really important.
Yeah, we'll get it. It'll probably be tomorrow after this live and all. But I'll get it for you.
I appreciate it. Make sure you send
yes.
it to the rest of us on Discord.
Okay.
Josh. I agree that Revelation has already happened, and we're in the little season. I think they played out Revelation over and over again.
That's the thing.
And
I think
you know,
this.
I was
with
gonna say, I think it happens again. That's what I was gonna say too.
Okay, that's the thing.
But
I really think this little season stuff has been going on since the beginning of time, and nothing's changed because you know who ruled this world, right?
yes, we know who rules this world.
That's like devil fighting against the devil. I'm like, that's ridiculous. You guys are one and the same. It's like Democrats and Republicans. They fight against each other when they're one and the same.
And you mean who fighting against who?
Devil
And
against the devil.
that's exactly kind of my sentiments with this whole the Lord and Satan thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and the last verse of Revelation, what, chapter 22, verse 21, it says the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because the accuser got to fight against the defendant for one, but also it's almost like he's fighting the judge, you know?
Right, but oh, here's what gets deep. Are you ready?
Okay.
When Jesus said about Jesus warned us about the false Christ, right?
Warned us. Yes, he warned us. Yes.
About false Christ. And what if I tell you
Yes.
that the book of Revelation of Jesus Christ is one of them?
That's true. The JC is the one that's being warned about in the book of Revelation.
No, I mean Jesus warned us about the Christ, and Revelation is one of them.
Yeah.
So there's a conclusion. Everything about the Revelation is full of deception, except
It's not
historically that
not
already-
many Christ though. It's not like there's many Christ
the
coming.
Christ. Yeah,
There's
the
only
Christ.
one. That's something that's been a deception.
What is one and two? It doesn't matter. It says Christ's.
Right. And
No,
Christ is
it does
666 in the Christos is the 666. Most people will never believe that, but it is.
And it says the number to his name is, you can number his name, not their name. It's his name.
Oh yeah, someone once told me that the Son of Man is like Superman. Like, what the hell?
Pseudo Christi that they have translated as many Christ is actually Christians. It's the same word that Julius Caesar used for them.
Wait, do you believe the Son of Man is like Superman?
I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
I really
me
don't.
either.
Where you get that one from, Josh?
One of my friends spoke to me about this Son of Man. He said he's like Superman. Like, pretty much he's like an angelic being, but with a, you know what? Artist, can you research Yahweh Shai? Maybe then it will help you describe what he looks like.
Who looks
You
like?
talking about the black guy with the white hair and the white beard?
Yes, that one. They call him Yahweh Shai.
Oh, I know what
Who
you're talking
says-
about. The eyes,
Yeah,
like
who are you?
that's not him. That's not him though, because it says one like the Son of Man.
No, but
It doesn't
he's
say the Son of
described-
Man. It says one like the Son of Man.
No, he was described in Revelation as Son of Man. That's him.
That's Yahweh.
It said the one like the Son of Man.
Yeah, when you
No.
look at the actual verse, it says like. That means it's not him, but it's somebody like him.
But it's still
Shai.
him, right?
It's someone like him.
It gives us reason to not think so, because it says like the Son of Man. Like
So
if
that's
someone
still-
came in and said, "Oh yeah, there's someone here that he's like Josh."
Yeah, it says, and in the midst of the seven candles was one like unto the Son of Man. Like in that sentence means, let's see, similar, I think. Let me look at it, make sure. Yeah, similar or resembling. Somebody looked kind of like him,
What it says?
but it wasn't him.
Any Christ that looks like him, pretty much, right?
There was I don't think there was but one Christ, and I think that was JC. And I think that Barabbas is a different Jesus. It's not the same.
Well, it says like it's a Son of Man. Whether
Mm-hmm.
it is him or not, it's still him.
No, it says like. When you say somebody is like somebody else, that doesn't mean they're them. It just means that they're like
What if I said
that
I
person.
met somebody like you, Josh, looked just like you, resembled you? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about somebody else.
But then, why would describe the way he looks like, even though it says like the Son of Man?
So the person that have a picture of what the person looked like that was standing there. I
But
believe
is
that was Peter in that verse.
but wasn't that like isn't that still Christ, the one that's described?
Uh, Josh, are you trying to say that since they're on the same team, it's the same?
What do you mean?
Okay, that's not what you're trying to say. Never mind.
Okay, like the Son of Man, that is to describe what it looks like, but oh my goodness, man, this is so confusing.
I know it's a hard it's a hard book. It's a
So,
very.
are you saying that okay? So, who is this man that is described? His appearance, like who is this man? If it's not the Son of Man,
I think it's Peter. I think it was Peter
and what do you think that
because he was a black man.
with hair like white as wool?
He had woolly hair. Yeah, when you look at the pictures of him all through the early ones, I'm talking about the first cave pictures of him and Paul. You can tell that Peter was black and Paul wasn't.
But that's still a false Christ, right?
Yeah, it's still it's like the Pope. It's like the first Pope is actually who that is.
Well, this is kind of scary.
Yeah, I know.
I do not even want to see this man. The one who says do not, the one who says like what? I come as a thief in the night. Wait, so are you a thief that's gonna trespass my property? What are you trying to do?
Yeah,
And who else is doing that? Santa Claus? Yeah, he's gonna go down the chimney and give you guys birthday present. Yeah, that sounds like a thief breaking into the house. Who else is doing that besides Yahweh Shai?
Santa Claus does come like a thief in the night, doesn't he?
Right? What if that's the Son
And
of
he's
Man?
also classed as Satan.
And he literally got a bag with him. Maybe he's not coming to
Yeah.
give things; he's coming to take things.
I really think this book is about what come as a thief in the night. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to kill us? What kind of love is that?
Do you see Tracy's comment there, Gullinov and Pope? And the Pope is Vice Christ, right?
exactly.
Yes.
And they
That's what
they take the position of being Christ every time one of them steps up. It's like
Honestly, you might as well just call, the
Hey,
one above your father, because that's who he is. He's, not only that, you even told me do not call him Lord, Lord. Why you call me Lord?
Glamgorian. Did it really say millennial reign in the passage as well, or did you just put it in parentheses to say because that's like what you've deduced? I thought you were listening to Jesus music, man. That sound right now. Doesn't sound like some kind of chanting, some kind of satanic.
I don't know. It's kind of distracting. I wish it wasn't there. Um, the book of
that's a
Ezra
statue,
said,
Josh, of him.
Does Jesus even support graven images or no?
I don't think
I don't.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. I mean, Yahweh doesn't like that, but either way, they do it anyways.
I was gonna say I don't really think Barabbas said anything about it.
He was only here to preach the gospel. That's it. He was not here to like do anything else.
no, because it wasn't his kingdom. He wasn't trying to rule this world. He was just trying to free people who were captured, who were trapped here, who were
Oh,
who felt like they couldn't get out, and that's us and
oh. So
everyone
in that
else.
case, we're like what? Okay, so Jesus is a Mario, and we're his Princess Peach, right?
The way I see it, I
Pardon?
think that
So Jesus is like a Mario, and we are his Princess Peach. Save us from Bowser,
Oh,
as
see,
you know.
that's too young for me.
Princess Peach
That's
is
too young
always
for
getting
me.
kidnapped by Bowser, and Mario always have
Yeah,
to go save her. That's
Right.
the
Imagine
whole thing with
Princess
Mario.
Peach is us, and Mario is Jesus, and Bowser is Saint.
yeah.
But then who will be Luigi though? The
Did y'all
disciple?
see what Glam Gorian wrote in the
No,
comment
I'm
about?
hoping that we read this about Tim. Do you want to read her comments?
I think Jesus ruling with a rod of iron is representative of the legs of iron in the statue of Nebuchadnezzar's dream. What do you guys think? Marie, what you
Well,
laughing
that
at?
well that would be the Christ because anybody that has a rod of iron, because Barabbas doesn't have a rod.
Yeah,
Also, what
and
it?
I think she knows that too, because
Yeah,
Yahweh
probably.
sends dreams all the time, and visions and stuff
Yeah.
in dreams.
But
Wait,
that's
isn't it?
one of
Isn't
one
it?
of the one of the verses says that during the millennial reign he will rule with a rod of iron. That's an actual verse in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Glamgorian, would you come up and just chat with us? Might get better answers, to your
Wait,
Don't
questions.
but
be
isn't
shy.
it?
We don't bite. At least
Wait,
not that
hold on. Wait,
hard.
wait, wait. John,
See, that's artwork of early Peter, what he would look like. And then
well, that's
there's one that's even earlier than that. Let's see.
that's one
You can
I'm
really
talking
tell
about
it
there.
on that one because everybody else is light skin and he's dark skin on that one.
I rewatched today the episodes that we had done on Twitter. They were really they were good.
Oh, good. Glamgorian, come up.
Hey,
Oh
Glenn
yeah, look at
Gordon.
that.
How are you doing?
Hello.
Good.
How is everybody this evening?
Hey,
Good.
how you doing?
Yeah, this is really incredible.
Do you
Yeah.
have
We do,
any more
Razvan.
questions?
No, I don't have any questions. You invited me in here.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, your questions that you put down below were pretty interesting. It's just probably a little easier to talk about them, if
Right, yeah,
you
I
can
agree.
respond back.
Right,
So you said, I thought his yoke was light, perhaps not so much.
yeah, I remember somewhere in the Bible it said his yoke is light. And I thought that was odd that we'd be yoked during the millennial
Well,
reign.
yeah, I think I remember Yahweh that being in the Hebrew root stuff, the yoked part. So I'm wondering if that's a part of Yahweh. I don't know.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hmm.
I don't see the all loving Father yoking us at all.
No, no. I think that's why we're here, like down in Catacosmos, because he's giving us free will, and we haven't, like he's not forcing us to do anything. So
No,
we
not
have
at
to
all.
want to walk beside him.
Exactly. It
And
just
what were you saying
explains.
about the fourth age? You said Nebuchadnezzar, the fourth age.
Yeah, that was just my thought. I never heard it from anybody else. It was just I thought it was odd that Jesus would rule with a rod of iron. He didn't seem like a rod of iron kind of guy.
No, he didn't because
Yeah.
when he told them not to carry a staff, it's the same word as the rod in Greek.
Oh,
He
okay.
had nothing to do with the rods and stuff.
Yeah, it just didn't seem right. So yeah, it makes so much more sense.
I think that
It,
was Paul because one of Paul's verses even says, "Shall I come at you with a rod?" You know, it's like he was all about that, and Jesus never was about that.
no. There was just so many questions that it was just like, wait, that just doesn't seem Jesus-y at all. And it was like, yeah, it was like there was two Jesuses.
I think that's why we have one of them speaking of the Son of Man in a first person scenario, and the other one speaking of it in a third person.
Yeah, it was the Son of Man thing that I always like. Who's
Mm-hmm.
the Son of Man? I thought he was the son of the Father. Who's the Son of Man? And it was like, well, I never got an answer for that one.
I think it was
Until now.
Jesus Christ, but I think it was there was two of them.
Right. Jesus, the Son of the Father, would make more sense, but who's the Son of Man?
Yeah, because just by definition of the title, you're talking a son of a man. You know.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, it's yeah, when you take those quotation marks out of that one passage where, you're talking about the little Christ, or, when you remove those quotation marks, it changes the whole passage. And like you said, there's no quotation marks in the Greek.
I have a question.
Right. Yeah.
What's your question, Josh?
All right, so artist, is it true that every desire that we have here from Earth was never made from the Father?
Every what?
Every fleshly desire we have was never made from the Father.
Wow, that's a loaded question. I don't know.
When you
Say
say
that
made
again.
from the
Every
Father,
fleshly desire.
We have was it made from the
Yeah.
Father?
No, I
It's
don't
made
believe
from the
so.
Father? I don't believe that at all.
No.
And why
I
is
don't believe
that?
that at all. No, not fleshly. I
Yeah.
don't believe that.
Don't you believe that?
Because you can already tell, you already know what the fleshly desires are like. Do you think the Father does evil?
Absolutely not.
There you go. There's your answer.
Now, what about marriage? Did he make that, or did Yahweh did?
You asked that the other night.
That would be Yahweh.
I think that's Yahweh because it's an
said-
oath, and Jesus said not to swear any oaths.
well, okay, well, my
That'd be yes,
argument
be yes,
against
and no be no.
Anything else is of the evil one.
in Genesis.
Now, I think we can use, like I said the other night, I said we can use what Yahweh makes for good. It's just like we're doing with the computer, we can also do it with marriage as well, if that makes sense.
Yes, that makes perfect sense, Adeline. Is that how you
I
pronounce
think
it?
so.
Like anything Yahweh makes, we can, because we're here anyways, right? Pretty much everything down here is he created this. What do you call it, Sally? This construct. So pretty much everything down here, we have to kind of waver through. So marriage is part of the construct down here, and we can either decide to use it for good or use. I think marriage, like the father's, in the father's mind here, is not to do what the world has told us, which is to go to the church and sign a whole bunch of legal documents and do all this other stuff that they've told us to do. I think it's between a man and a woman. They make a decision to be together, and they consummate that decision, and they go off and live their lives, and they have children and families, and they do their thing. They do not need someone to be the officiator over their marriage, if you know what I mean. I literally, guys, took my like all of our, anything that we had to do with churches, I took out. I actually wrote the churches years ago, and I can't remember the reason. I just found it all, the whole thing, something in me said, take your name out of everything, and I took our names out of everything. All the churches, I told them to take us off their registers, and I didn't want to be a part of it.
I mean, marriage is a covenant. Depends on them, right?
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Can we agree that marriage, what we're calling marriage, we're given what today's definition of marriage as the original definition. In Genesis, it said that Adam knew his wife. They were just already
Right.
married. They never made a covenant. They never said, "I swear." None of that
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I just got done talking about. Yeah.
But then
Exactly, yeah.
that's not a covenant because Eve had an affair with Adam, so that's not a covenant.
Yeah.
What do you
So
mean
I
she
just
had an
wanted to say
affair
that.
with Adam? Who
So
said
that's not a
that she
covenant.
had an affair?
She was
Pardon?
tempted. Hello, She was tempted by a serpent.
Oh, she had an affair on Adam. Is that what you said? I thought you said
Yes.
with Adam.
She had an
Yeah, no,
affair.
yes.
Sex.
So it was, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I thought he was trying to say that since she had supposedly um, known the Satan first or the serpent first, he was trying to say that she's married to him technically. But marriage is not the act of intercourse. Marriage is a decision.
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah. So
A couple makes a decision to be together. They make a decision that they want to be together, and they consummate the relationship, and they have a family, and live their lives. They don't need a piece of paper. They don't just sign oaths or, like Tracy said, covenants. You just carry on and live your life with this person, loving them, and
sorry.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, remember when we spoke about what love is and how you can't have love without free will?
Hmm.
Well, real marriage is just two people choosing to be together. Of course, choosing free will. While marriage is the way we see it today is an oath. Oh, I'm legally binded, in which they don't even regard that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, today it's almost like it becomes more about money than anything.
Yeah, business.
Mhm. In most cases, not all. My
Not all, but
relationships,
yeah, not all of them,
yeah,
but a
because
lot
mine's
of
not like that.
them do.
I think the Father was looking out for Paul and I. It's not that it hasn't been easy. It's not that we didn't have troubles, but we definitely started off on the right track. So any kind of trouble we had, that Yahweh obviously put us through, we were strong enough to stand it all, and here we are today, 40 almost years later. So
You mean the Res Rocks when you say, but doesn't marriage in an odd way protect the children of marriage in the case of a divorce? Well, that's our whole point is that every union is supposed to be a choice already, so they won't have to protect their children. In a perfect world, we won't have to deal with these type of things about divorce and all of that nonsense, even hunger. Oh,
yeah. Anybody got any more questions? You want to come up and talk? Shannon, you dropped down. Oh, I see. Okay.
He was
You
making
dropped
a
down,
room
make
in
room.
case somebody wanted.
Yeah, I see that.
I,
Resrock,
I,
you want to come up
I
and
thought
talk?
Steve was coming up. I thought he requested to come up.
No, I didn't see him.
Somebody's looking to come up, I think.
I accepted him.
Okay.
Resrock said sure, he wants to come up.
Oh, and the Trevor Project also say he wants to talk.
Oh, somebody's gonna have to drop down.
I can drop down for a second.
Josh, we can. Well, Josh isn't even here. We can just drop him down.
Yeah, Josh, you know we'll invite you back up.
I invited Red Rocks.
Okay, how's that?
Red Rocks, I invited you.
Should we invite Trevor?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, I guess I don't know. Hold on. I can't see his name.
I don't see it either. It doesn't
Sorry,
seem like
Trevor.
anybody wants to come up because they've been asked a few times and they've turned it off.
Damn, we took Josh down for no reason then. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on Elaine.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
now
all right. He'll come back. He wasn't even really there. He had turned it off anyway. So
Resrock said he accepted, but nothing happened. Do you have your settings set to private? Sometimes
I
that's
sent him another invite to see.
okay.
Oh, hold on.
it might be the settings though.
Yeah.
They don't tell people this stuff when they start coming on here, you know?
They don't.
No, I know.
Or you have to have so many subscribers or something.
It's weird
You
because
have
some
to-
people do. Like you said, you didn't.
You have to, yeah, I don't have them yet. You have to make sure your settings are on private and
That's
um
weird. What kind of app make it hard for you to
I don't know.
use it?
It's weird.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay,
let me
he's
stop
gonna
talking
chat
about
her.
TikTok before they freaking put me in jail.
I'm looking at Prism Live Studio to see if we can do this maybe on YouTube.
Hmm.
It's a free app for live streaming on YouTube. So I'm trying it. We'll see.
You might not
Everyone
have
can can everyone
followers
stream
because
it?
you're only following one and you have 0 followers, so you may need to get more people before they allow you to come up. That's a possibility.
Anybody that can see him there, just follow him now, and then he'll be able to come up. I just followed
Yeah,
him.
StreamYard charges quite a bit of money every month to use
Yeah,
theirs.
I think it's like $60 or $90 or something like that. a
It's
month.
pretty high.
I'm inviting Josh back. Maybe we can invite Shannon back until somebody. Until then, should we go to the YouTube questions?
Yeah, sure.
Booting up right now. What's
got
that,
it,
Rachel?
Tim?
You said you want to come up? No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Who's
still
doing the little heart hands? Those are cute.
Me. Rachel,
cute.
come on up. Yeah, they are cute. There's so many cute little ones on here. I love their emojis, Sally and I. I wish we had them on
I wish we
Discord.
would use I wish we would use those on here.
Yeah.
How much does those cost you, man? How many coins is that? Hold on.
Nothing. Doesn't cost anything.
Oh, it don't cost.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
100.
Yeah, some of them do.
Look at that. You the first video up again when I search. Awesome.
Is Rachel here? Rachel, come up.
Don't be shy.
Okay. I'm there now.
Okay.
I had to turn the heat down, man. It's getting hot in here.
I'm upstairs too, and I have a little heater here, and it keeps coming on.
It got a little bit warmer today, at least down here.
Yeah,
It's
it
only
warmed up. I
-6.
think is what happened, and my heat was too hot.
Peer pressure.
I want to hear your voice, sis.
Well, at least it's for a good cause, Shannon. It's not the bad things. We could bring Shannon back up too. We still have other places. You ready, Tim, or
I'm here.
you're here? Do you want to go ahead and I'll do the next one? Or?
Yeah. So Nathaniel Sheft, 1957 says, 1 Corinthians
Where are
10.
you seeing that? Where are you seeing that?
Am I in the wrong spot here? I went to
Well,
newest.
Yeah,
Did you
but
click
what
newest?
video are you on?
It says scriptures and AI. It's AI and
Oh
scripture
yeah.
TikTok.
Okay, I just
1:10.
refreshed it. It's there. I just refreshed it. Okay, go ahead.
Says 1 Corinthians 10. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant, how that all our fathers, how that
What
all
that was. I have no idea what that was.
somebody got a
Sorry,
text
that
message.
was my phone.
Oh,
Sorry.
it was your phone?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That'll
That would
wake me
scare
up
the
right
crap
there.
out of me.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Sound almost police-like, you know?
I don't know how to
I
make
know.
that not happen.
It's like a buzzer.
But yeah, he says, so moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea, and were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea, and did all eat the same spiritual meat, and did all drink the same spiritual drink. For they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Christ. But with many of them God was not well pleased, for they were overthrown in the wilderness. Now these things were our examples, to the intent we should not lust after evil things, as they also lusted. Neither be ye idolaters, as were some of them. As it is written, the people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to play. Not a fan, in parentheses, he's put not a fan of Paul, but this is interesting. Paul seems to think that Christ is Yahweh. John 3:14 through 15. Just as Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness, so the Son of Man must be lifted up, that everyone who believes may have eternal life in him. Being told, in parentheses, this is being told who the serpent is. Okay, and then in John 15:19, if you were of the world, it would love you as its own. Instead, the world hates you because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. In parentheses, he put, the world loves and knows Jesus Christ. What do you guys think? Some of that might need to, I can read over some of it again if you.
Yeah, I'd have to think on those. That's pretty intense.
The first thing is, like Tracy said in the comments, is that Corinthians is of Paul, for one thing.
Mm-hmm. And this person
I guess-
put in parentheses that he's aware of that too.
Okay, yeah.
And he said that Paul seems to think Christ is Yahweh. Let me see if I can read over it. Hold on.
Well, he's definitely related. It's his son.
Uh-huh.
Tracy said Jesus Christ is the spawn of Yahweh. Yeah, his son. So, I don't really know, guys, about that one.
I'm reading
Do
it
you have
again.
anything, Tim?
I'm still reading it again. I'm sorry. Almost done.
No, that's okay.
I see what he means by he sees that Christ seems to be Yahweh because he said that they drank in the forest and from that spiritual rock that followed them, and the rock was Christ. And he was talking about in the wilderness about their forefathers, with Moses and how they all were being baptized, which is also strange. Did they baptize back then in the Old Testament? Which is another question I have. But anyway,
The Judeans did baptize.
all the way in the Old Testament. Okay.
I think so.
That tells you something right
Okay,
there.
so it
then.
would still make sense then.
That's what I was just going to say. Did we know that before? I didn't know they were baptizing in the Old Testament, but that's just further proof that it's ritualistic and not a
That's
They
father.
had
right.
the daily mikvahs, and the mikvahs were like a baptism. You had to go in the water and submerge all the way. That's why they had all those bathhouses. And it was like a cleansing every day. It was like a baptism every day.
Kind of like taking communion every Saturday or every Sunday.
Right. It's the same type thing. It's a ritual they did every day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know that John 3:14 through 15 part that he put, just as Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness, so the Son of Man shall be lifted up. Do you see that as a comparison, Son of Man being compared to a serpent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it says that everyone who believes may have eternal life in him. So, which would be a strange name for Barabbas to say, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't see him saying that.
No.
Should I go
Yeah,
on?
yeah.
Okay. Unless you have something else to say.
I was just gonna say some that was some thought provoking stuff, and he
It
didn't really
is,
put a
yeah.
question on it. You just put it there. Like, hey, this is what I'm
Yeah.
thinking, which
That
I
was real
like that.
good, though. Yeah, I like that.
hmm And he also says, Jesus is Yahweh according to Mark. Video by 2 Corinthians 10:5. Revelation 10:5. The beast was given a mouth to utter proud words and blasphemies and to exercise the authority for 42 months. 42 months is 3.5 years. The earthly ministry of Jesus Christ was 3.5 years. Jesus equals Saturn. Video by Son of Saturn. He does Greek geometry on the phrase of the name. Is that correct?
That
The
Jesus equals
question,
Saturn, I guess
yeah,
that's the question. Is that correct?
Jesus equals Saturn. Um,
Is he saying
he
Jesus
does
are
Greek
Jesus, or is he saying Jesus Christ equals Saturn?
I think she's saying
He didn't.
Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, he must be saying Jesus Christ because the previous sentence was Jesus Christ. So
In the beginning of his statement, it said Jesus is Yahweh according to Mark. So I think they're talking about the Christ in that.
mhm.
But
Where does it
from
say
our
that according to
research,
Mark?
it said what that does it say what?
Does it according to Mark? Does it say Jesus is Yahweh?
Oh, you know what? You said according to Mark, but you didn't. Oh, you see, he said video 2 Corinthians 10:5 after
He
that.
says Jesus is Yahweh according to Mark,
Yeah, but then he didn't comment on
and
it. But I
then
think the video by 2 Corinthians 10:5 is supposed to be the receipt for that statement.
That's what I thought too,
okay.
Tracy. Tracy says Yahweh is Jupiter. I thought Yahweh was Jupiter too, not
That's what I was
Saturn.
gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's saying here Jesus equals Saturn. Jesus isn't Yahweh. Jesus is Yahweh's son, and Yahweh is Jupiter. Is Jesus Saturn?
Yeah, she said he said there's a video by Son of Saturn who explains what she's talking or he's talking about. Sorry,
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. I'd say no
yeah.
to
We will have to watch it. Yeah, so
Okay. Okay. Tracy said no in the comments. Anybody, you all agree with that, or?
I would say no too. Our Father's not a
Mm,
planet.
right.
well,
But no, but the thing is I don't think he's talking about our Father. He's talking about the Christ. Think
Well,
about
Because
it.
Christ would be
Christ Yahweh
Venus.
is Jupiter. I agree with Tracy on that one.
But you guys, I'm seeing it differently. He said Jesus is Yahweh. Now I don't believe Jesus is Yahweh. Jesus the Christ is Yahweh's son,
Right.
that's why I'm saying
right?
we can't
Okay.
answer. We can't answer if her or his question, which is
But
is this person correct? Because they're giving us some videos to go look at to see their
I
argument.
see. Okay, and I don't know the videos, so yeah.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
2 videos in there.
I don't know the videos, don't know the channel.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at face
Me
value,
neither.
we believe that Yahweh is Jupiter. You know that the name comes from
Right.
that.
Yeah.
So Celine Wyman, 1513 says, "Holy, which is hag, and which is an awful thing. Um, translated an awful thing. The word holiday sounds like holy day. Think of all the holidays, and I'm gonna go ahead and add holy days, such as Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, 4th of July, Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, my eyes are open. None of them is what we thought." To that,
Yeah.
I'll say
It's
indubitably.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. And she also says, I was thinking a lot of Pan and Satyrs. So if Yahweh is Pan, the head Satyr, it would make sense that he would want his chosen one also to be Satyrs. If Jacob was a partly hairy Satyr, it makes sense Jacob's children become the chosen tribes of Israel. It's interesting to me that Sarah, Rebecca, and Rachel were barren. I reread all these stories, and in the King James Version, nowhere does it say they conceived from their husbands. If just it just says that they conceived. Maybe Yahweh overshadowed all three women, like Mary in the New Testament, to create hybrid human satyrs to carry out his plan. And the comment is just very interesting.
You know, I used to ask people, I used to tell people that there was something possibly went wrong, you know, with that whole relationship, you know, with Rebecca and Rachel and them, because I felt like it's possible that they cheated, you know, but it was only because I had a different belief about Jacob and Esau in the womb, you know, and I was thinking like, man, she must have slept with someone else to have, you know, someone so different come out, but they weren't as different as you think, you know, so.
No, they weren't as different as, like, that's how I see it too. Like, everybody used to praise Jacob, and I was just like, but he was evil. He did, like, those
Yeah.
are deceitful things,
Well, even in Jasher and Jubilees, it explains how Jacob's children didn't want to slay Esau because they looked just alike, you know. And I was debating Hebrew Israelites that Esau is actually a black man as well, or a Negro.
hmm
And I was telling them that I searched for years, and I'm like, I find no evidence that their mom slept with anyone else. So therefore, he has to be the same seed of Jacob, you know. And every plant produced after its kind.
hmm Poor Rachel just said that she can only send emojis. She can't come up. That must be because she's wondering why. I think, Rachel, you might have your settings so that they're private, and if you have them private, then you probably can't come up. Because I do think you have a few followers, as far as I know.
I came up on my very first time coming to your live. You guys invited me up. I was
I
nervous.
know.
I think they said though that the difference is like, me too, Tim. But like I had TikTok for a long time, I just didn't use it. I think it has something to do with how long you've been on it as well. Even
But
like,
Rachel's been here for a little while. She's just been silent, hasn't she?
and I mean,
She
I
was just like,
I had it for 6 months to a year before and I never used it, but at least I had been subbed to it,
well,
and I had a name and stuff for
yeah,
about a year before, because I think
I
that's,
didn't.
no?
I never was on TikTok before this.
Okay. I don't
So,
know.
yeah, I don't know. I think she should check her settings,
I think
make
it's
sure that
us at
she's
this
not on
point.
private. Yeah.
At this point, it's somehow so many people have problems coming up. I think it's us, you know.
Well, yeah, exactly. Doesn't sound like they want it to be
I had
seen,
problems though
so.
when I first joined TikTok too. I couldn't get on live at all. It took me
Really,
forever.
eh?
Yep.
That's weird.
It is weird. All right. On to you, Tim.
Oh, okay, that's right. Is this Eric OPF? America is most
hmm
definitely Egypt and the promised land of the Bible. UB TV shows it quite plainly in this series. America is Egypt, and he put a link on there. Man, I'm gonna have to start coming back and looking at the comments before we
Yeah,
go on and watching
that's
some of
me
these videos.
right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, well, how you doing? It's nice to hear your voice. So your name's Eric.
Yes. Yes,
Nice
it
to meet
is.
you.
Yeah,
Memphis,
that's
Tennessee
So,
is
Eric, what
Memphis,
was
Egypt.
it you were trying to say there? Like, what
oh,
movie were you, or video?
he's got like 10 like videos about how America is Egypt, and I think I was sold on like the third one.
Yeah.
It's
You
really
know what I think about that,
it's got a
though?
lot of
I
compelling
think about
evidence.
that is, yeah, but I think there's compelling evidence that
And if you
because
look,
they've done so many resets,
and if you
they've done
look
so many
in
resets.
Quebec, you see that the Tower of Babel is plainly
I've
people.
seen all that stuff. I've
Yeah,
seen all those things.
I've
But
seen
I'm
people
just saying
flying
that
in
I
it.
think they've used, I think they have just done so many resets that they've made it
Yeah,
look like it's in different places all along, you
it's
know?
also in a Freemason memo or in some kind of manuscript from fake Freemasonry declaring how America was the promised land of old, and Memphis was where they did their ancient rites under the pyramids there.
Yeah. Have
There's,
you
I've
seen
seen a lot of compelling evidence.
Gulliver's
There's even
videos on?
in the book of Ezekiel, it speaks of badgers and corn, and those are both, from America.
Mhm. Have you seen Scriptural Truths videos on the geography of scriptures?
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Well, there's three of them. There's like one, two, and three. Um, and have you heard that she found, like in the ancient language, that the biblical land was in Italy?
Mm,
You should watch
yeah, I
those
didn't really
videos because
heard
they're pretty
anything about
compelling.
the biblical land being in Italy from all my
Go watch
research.
those videos.
Hmm.
You'll be amazed.
Yeah, I'll have to check those out because all the
Yeah.
evidence I'm seeing points to America.
Yeah, well, like just have a peek at them because this is part of what we're trying to get across to people is what she's found, and she's found that like compelling evidence that it is in Italy, Rome. Like that's where everything started, and that's where they just you know uh, moved everything to the Middle East.
Yeah,
And
I think they move everything as far away as possible from where it's
yeah,
actually was located,
yeah.
And that's
Anyway,
where,
just check them out. You'll probably really like them, actually.
yeah, I will. I'll definitely check that out. I'm
There's
always
scripture
looking for
that
things to
says
watch.
they say every mountain was moved out of its place. So
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Okay,
There's the
I'll
turtle.
read the next
There's the
one.
turtle, though. I mean, the whole western half of America is one great turtle. If you look at it on Google Earth, you can plainly see it. Its right flipper, it makes up the Gulf of California, and its head is poking into Mexico. And the Hopi said they were living on the back of a great turtle, and apparently they were. And how they even knew it.
Yeah, and I've seen all that stuff too, and I, there it is pretty interesting information, all the stuff that you're talking about, because I've seen it all. But none of that stuff is literally lined up with scripture. And if you go and watch her stuff, but she proves like with scripture, everything that she's talking about, which is pretty interesting.
Okay,
It's
yeah, I'll
definitely
check
worth
it out.
checking it out. Yeah. All right, I'm going to read the next one. Yana says, 1 John 4:4 says, ye are of Abba the little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. It says 4:6 says, we are of Abba, we heareth Abba, he that heareth not is, I just keep hearing all the voices, or like the reverberation in the back with my voice again. He that heareth not is not of Abba, and hereby we have the spirit of truth, and not the spirit of error. We must feel in our soul the power of Jesus' words and character to take heart in this temporal vessel. That's just her statement, I guess. And I'd say that's true.
Yeah, it sounds more like a statement.
Yeah, it's a statement. Yeah. Your turn, Tim.
I was just reading that again. Thank you
Yeah.
for the encouragement. I think she's trying to encourage us, basically. But yeah,
Yeah.
we agree. Nathaniel Shelf is back on. Human exposes truth about Anunnaki, and oops, sorry, Anunnaki Zeta. In parentheses, he put Ashayana Deanne. Never heard of that. But her, oh, okay, never heard of her. Her videos are hard to find. This one is about 10 minutes. They do their damnedest to get rid of her information. The fall of Metatron. Who is Metatron? Ruby Order. Io Brahman. Spiritual information. If you want to know more about these Yahweh individuals, this video is 45 minutes and is hard to find. The site may have recently gotten rid of them. So that was just some advertisement. We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's good.
They unalive. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. It's her again, though.
And it's
Or him
also,
again.
yeah. They unalived Dr. Carla Turner for writing her book Masquerade of Angels when she exposed so-called Christ consciousness, all leading to the same group of fallen ones. The only place you may still find the book is in audio on here. You guys will find this very interesting. I've never heard of the
Thank
book.
you.
Yeah.
No, that's some good information, though. I didn't know that they were going that far just for speaking against Christ consciousness.
Yeah.
He also said Ashayana Deanne explains about the resets, and according to her, you guys are correct. According to information I have found, Christ is Yahweh, and I can give you the videos and see if you conclude the same thing. Paul the liar says he is. Also, one of the videos is using Greek gematria, and since one of you knows something about Greek writing, you can check and see if the calculations are correct. Video, Jesus is Yahweh according to Mark. I think that was the one he was referring to earlier. Channel, I guess the channel is called 2 Corinthians 10:5.
Okay.
It's an interesting title for a channel, right? Video is called Jesus equals Saturn by Son of Saturn. And this video, that's the video with Greek gematria.
Okay.
We're going to have to watch those. I'm going to have to come
So
back.
basically, yeah, so lots of information on things too, if, you want to go down and watch those things. And again, he says,
That's the same comment.
oh, is it?
I just read that
No?
one. The one about human exposes truth. It came up twice.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay, so I'll go down again to the next one. And he says Jordan Maxwell once said Mount Sinai was named for the Mesopotamian moon god Sin, with the mountain being known as Ai. What's interesting about this is Morg Official was reading from the Egyptian Book of the Dead when he mentioned a story of Genesis when he said God came down, but humanity refused to obey the voice of God, so God left, and an AI god, some machine, was supposed to have come down, which spoke from the cloud in Genesis to Moses. They do mention a cloud a few times in the Bible.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know. I mean, some of it. I mean, if you look at what Artist says, like it's definitely the cloud is definitely the computer cloud. Yeah, I don't know. Artist, did you hear that one?
You're talking about the computing cloud?
Yeah, just what he said about like Jordan Maxwell. He said Jordan Maxwell once said Mount Sinai was the name of Mesopotamian moon god Sin, with mountain being known as Ai. What's interesting about this is Morg Official was reading from the Egyptian Book of the Dead when he mentioned a story of Genesis when he said God came down, but humanity refused to obey his voice, so God left, and the AI god, some machine, was supposed to have come down, which spoke from the cloud in Genesis to Moses.
Where did they get that from?
Said from morgue official.
Huh? No, I mean, what? I can't. What
Uh,
writings? I mean, are they just
from
It
making
doesn't
that
the
up?
say, but I mean,
Egyptian Book of the Dead.
I've never read that
yes,
in
Egyptian Book
there.
of the Dead.
I know the Ten Commandments are in there, but I hadn't ever read that part.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now, there's some futuristic stuff on the pyramids and hieroglyphics. There's spaceships and helicopters and airplanes and all kinds of stuff on there.
hmm Oh, Tracy says it's supposed to have said, like, it wasn't supposed to have been one word. It was supposed to be morgue officials.
Well, she's questioning, but she said she watched them a couple of times. But
Oh,
I
she's
think
questioning. Yeah, I don't
it's
know. I don't
it's
know. It's
it's not
actually like my
spelled like that though.
it's
It's Morgur official, and it's all
yeah,
one word in his thing. But probably just because it has to be
yeah.
for you to.
So I'm not really sure.
I'll move on to Eric OP.
See those? That's on the that's on the pyramids, off the
Oh yeah, how
pyramids.
they got like helicopters and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hmm.
crazy. Nothing new
Yeah.
under the sun. They had
Yeah,
helicopters.
I know.
Yeah,
They had
that's right.
It's
computers. They
almost like they
had
were trying to tell us.
everything
They're
back
trying to
then.
leave it.
I think they were more
Exactly.
advanced than we were, Vince. Actually, we're probably the dumbest down society or generation that's ever lived. You know?
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely are. You can drop somebody off in that time in the ocean somewhere, and they can find their way home by reading the stars. But we can't do that today. Not the average person.
Look at that one.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
when I'll pull it down. The two on the right are those are Dji, one of the common found symbols in ancient Egypt. It's like a pillar, a symbol of the Egyptian hieroglyphs, and it looks just like our cell towers today.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
That's crazy.
I told you everybody's gonna like this video.
We do like
The
all of
next
them.
one that you're gonna do, you mean?
Yeah, I got
It's
250 slides.
on AI.
Yep.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it piggyback off the first one that we did?
Yeah, it's pretty much piggybacks off of that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very interesting topic.
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
incredible.
Okay.
It's a little spooky.
Yeah, it's very spooky, really. I
Yeah.
spent the last couple of days just thinking about this stuff here. The implications are just incredible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the rise of technology, the world has gotten much darker and uh,
Indeed.
I have less morals, just more satanic.
Yeah, they're not even hiding it anymore.
Yeah.
No.
So
No.
there's definitely a connection with the AI and with the technology and the towers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Eric OPF 6352 says, I know that you think about the apocryphal texts and the Dead Sea Scrolls, but they reinforce everything you're saying. Yahweh is clearly Satan in the Apocryphon of John. We also see how Jesus Barabbas was there before the foundations of the world were laid. The reality of the rulers on the origin of the world and the martyrdom and dissension of Isaiah clearly show this. Also, the two Jesuses is represented in the book of Pistis Sophia. I was doing a reread and I was shocked to see it. You will also see how the book of Psalms got its name as Psalms are Pistis Sophia's alms. Ooh, excuse me. I don't believe for a second that these texts were found where they say they were either. They were probably found on the other side of the world from where they say they were found.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could definitely see some motive still in hiding where they were found, even if they're.
I don't think they were found. I think they were written, created.
Yeah, I've read them, and I just can't see somebody making this up. I don't know. You
Well,
got to
but they have.
give it a look, and I mean, all you can do, you can even say, okay, that's crap, but at least check them out, and
No,
then
no, exactly. And I
then
mean,
you can have an
there have been
opinion.
some that are proven to be
Because I thought the
fakes, though,
same
hey?
thing, but once I saw Nine Nanyas and I found out how bad the Bible was corrupted, I went to the other sources to see if we get any verification, and they're pretty incredible, really. Well, some of them I would say, yeah, they're kind of like James, the Apocryphon of James, not so good, pretty crap. But like the Apocryphon of John, I don't think you can make that up. That's pretty interesting.
Well, I don't think all of John is true, though.
Well, I
I
don't
think all
know.
any.
I wouldn't. I would just, give it a look see and then say something about it because you really can't really say anything
No,
about it.
no,
I said things
I
about it
have looked at them
before I
actually.
checked it out, and I was completely wrong. I didn't want to check them out either.
Oh, yeah. So it's me,
Oh, that
Tim?
is you. I forgot. That's you, right?
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah. Yep, I'm Eric. Yeah.
Annie Lady Smith. There is a Holy Spirit and there is an unholy spirit. We must strive to tell the difference. We cannot say that everything is from Yahweh because that would mean the Father's Spirit, which is unclean, is not active and moving in this evil world to save and to gather to himself.
I think she said the Father's Spirit is unseen.
Yes. What did I say?
You said unclean, I thought.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I just didn't want you to refute it and misunderstand. That's what I thought. But okay, my bad.
Yeah. I think there's two spirits as well. I think the Holy Spirit is of Yahweh, and I think the Spirit of truth is of the Father. And I think that the Father's Spirit is with us all the time. It's moving with us all the time. That's what he called the Comforter. Um, and he is gathering his to himself. I don't know if anybody else has anything to say.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that person Annie. Maybe you thought that we just don't believe in the Holy Spirit concept in general, but we just think that the one that's titled the Holy Spirit is the unholy spirit, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, holy means, what does it mean? Bad or awful?
awful
Evil,
thing. Yeah,
awful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing these words we use. We don't even have a clue what they mean.
Yeah.
Like Noel, does that actually mean no God? Is that what they're saying when they say Noel?
I didn't know that.
I know L means
I don't
God.
know.
I know L means God, but does no mean no? I mean, are you saying no God?
Maybe.
I mean, everything
Kind of
is,
sounds a little interesting.
our words cast spells. That's why they've corrupted and changed the language so much,
Yeah.
sure.
But I mean, yeah, but that one kind of sounds like it's pretty on point, like everybody's celebrating Christmas and saying Noel, no God.
Hey,
That's
do
good.
they?
That's a good one. That's good, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Sally, you just made me think when you said our words cast spell, and
Yeah.
that's the reason why they changed the language. And I think back to Yahweh at the Tower of Babel, how it said that they all had one mind, um, and in one goal,
The
and
and that
and
was
maybe
the
they.
apostles too.
Yeah.
They all said they were of one mind too.
Hmm.
I
And
could
that's what
show.
Yeah.
that's what the whole one world order and the new world and we are one.
And the hive mind, the hive
Yeah.
mind.
And my
Yeah.
my thing is, and again, I'm just thinking as a detective. You know how in in Genesis 3 when Satan get punished by Yahweh, and when Eve get punished by Yahweh, their punishment is something that's related to what the crime was. You know, because no parent, like if your kid is not getting good grades in school, you take his shoes away, or you take the TV away, you take the game away. You know, whatever's taking his attention. So
Mm-hmm.
so same thing in the garden, how they got punished with their seeds will be at war with each other, and Eve will have pain during childbirth. Uh, I think the same thing applies there. Yahweh's response was to confuse the language.
Yeah.
And he's definitely done that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah, it
it's just
said
getting some food for thought. Sorry.
God had put in their hearts to carry out his purpose, being of one mind and handling over the royal power to the beast until the words of God are fulfilled. And it's like Luke said in Luke 14:18, and all with one mind began to beg off. The first one said to him, I have bought a field. I need to go out and see. I ask you, have me excused, for I tell you, none of those men who were invited shall taste my banquet. And then Job also mentions it. It's like he said, he is of one mind, and who can turn him? Yea, his soul desires, and he does it. And then Acts 1:14, these were all continuing steadfastly in prayer and supplication with one mind, with the women and Miriam, the mother of Jesus, and with his brothers. And then Peter says it in 3:8, be ye of one mind, having compassion for one another, love as brethren, be pitiful and courteous. And then John says it again in Philippians 1:27, only let your manner of life be worthy of the gospel of Christ, so that wherever I come and see you, I'm absent, I may hear of you, and you are standing firm in the spirit with one mind, striving side by side for the faith of the gospel. So they were pushing that one mind thing too.
Hmm.
You pulled that up pretty quick.
Yeah,
Had that in your back pocket.
yeah, I did. I did, didn't I?
So
Well,
Yana, did you have something you wanted to say about that, Eric?
no, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, in one mind, the hive mind kind of mentality.
Yeah, and then I think that's why they be doing those chants and stuff. You know, just
Yeah,
trying to
definitely.
make these things come to pass. Like Sally was saying, how our words have power and stuff.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I guess I'll move on. Yana Sharma said, as Jesus warned, even the very elite will be fooled. So we as a true believer should discern and watch for anything that isn't from him. This drip feeding of AI and tech um, abs, I believe, is getting conditional or conditioned to accept sleight of hand marking for those who see the world's convinces in daily life. I hope you guys knew what I meant. You know, with the
Mm-hmm.
J in front of it.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'll read the
But
next
yeah,
couple.
I agree with you, Yana. By the way, we should discern.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
we will be fooled.
Mm-hmm. So Stephen B7U says, another good one. Sorry couldn't make it. Glad Tim is back. And Little
Oh,
Floor 2975 said, I enjoy Josh's questions.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. And
Good
she
questions.
also says, yeah, you unlocked something in my mind, Tim, when you said the celebrities get more famous when they're unalived. Yes, they worship death. Our Father is life.
Yes,
And
he
Little
is.
Floor also said, yeah, and they become an icon. And Rachel said, living forever. Yes,
I
I agree.
wonder why Rachel said living. Oh, okay.
because those icons kind of live forever, you know? Like, look at Elvis.
We do
Supposedly
elevate
unalive,
people
but he
once
lives
they're
forever.
gone. They do that
Yeah.
with artists
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Although Sally and I know they're probably not dead.
Not dead. They go
No,
on to
they're
play a new
probably
role.
not.
I know they
Yeah,
get
they got a
to.
new
It's like
role.
they get to attend their own funeral and hear all the nice accolades and
Exactly.
everything.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
take on the
Ridiculous.
next role. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and then they
You
get to
know,
brag about how awesome Elvis was.
right?
Yeah, I
You know,
know.
talk him up.
Boost
It's
themselves up.
ridiculous.
Nah, man,
Exactly.
Tim,
It's so
Tim would have,
hilarious.
he would have crushed him, man. Oh, sometimes they slip up and say, "I would have." And we're like, "Wait, you just some
Yeah,
punk on the street." You're like, "Oh, I forgot I'm just a punk on the street now." Damn, you know. All right.
yeah, yeah. It's on to you, our car.
So she
Rachel.
said, "Just listen to this again." This is Rachel, uh, my little big sister. Just listen to this again. Interesting how certain things click together. We discussed the iron elsewhere, and we also discussed ash at 40 minutes, 17 minutes in. You mentioned brimstone. Wouldn't ash be a product of that, of a brimstone? Pretty much, right? When they say
Mm-hmm.
fire and brimstone, they're just pretty much saying like fire and ashes.
Mm-hmm. Because ashes is what's left over.
Yeah.
So, and Little Floor 2975 said, "You put this across so well for us to understand, very clear and calm." That's nice to know because we don't always feel that way. We're hoping that though.
Oh, their presentations are awesome. Yeah, I love all the
Mm-hmm.
script.
Artist presentations are always
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes some lives you accidentally scroll through sound like you open a door and the circus in town. You know,
Yes. Yeah.
see somebody get pied in the face. It's like, what the heck is going on? Get the hell out of here with this new shirt. You know.
It can be pretty wild.
It can.
Yeah, great
I
job.
guess it's.
Thank you.
Is it me or you, Tim?
It's me. It was Rachel saying that 142 views and only 16 likes. That's hard to believe. Me too, but in this world, it's kind of not that hard to believe. You know, don't they count a view as like sitting there for 15 minutes or seconds or something like that?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true too. Like, I don't know if it's 16 seconds, but yes, they do have a certain length of time. But it's funny today when I put the post up and I went back to look at it. It said I had one viewer, but you know how beside the viewer thing where it says one viewer, it had a whole bunch of people lined up that seen it. And I'm like, okay, so the TikTok can't count very well, you know. And we already know that because they don't count the hearts, you know, the way they're supposed to and everything else. So it is what it is. Okay, so Rachel also says, it's hard to believe but your presentation gets better and better. If people don't appreciate the wealth of knowledge that is presented, then that would be a shame. This, along with your other material, is truly inspired by the Father, and I would 100% agree with that. And Little Floor said facts. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank Father for that. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. On to you, Tim.
This is Nikki, Abba's daughter with the CKY. Oh my goodness, my beautiful siblings. You guys are awesome. And the artist, amazing job on the research. I can't wait till the next live. Question, in Matthew 5, 3 through 10, was it Barabba or JC? I love you guys. Love you too, Nikki.
I would have to see what that is. Matthew 5, 3 through 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
3
just so
through
happen to
10.
be near mine. And the race begins. I'm here. Oh, no, I'm not. Almost there.
It's the Beatitudes.
Yeah, it's the Beatitudes. I I would say that's Barabbas.
What does it say?
It says,
Yeah.
"Blessed are the poor in spirit, because theirs is the reign of the heavens. Blessed are those who mourn, because they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, because they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger
That one's a
and
little
thirst for
sketchy.
righteousness." I'm sorry?
That one was a little sketchy as to whether that's Baraba or not.
Yeah, to inherit the earth.
It
And
is.
on that one, there's a quote from
Yeah.
the Old
They
Testament as
always
well
stick one in
next to
there,
it.
though. They always put inserts in.
Yeah.
Maybe we should translate it though. But it
Sorry, I
does have
couldn't
a
remember
quote.
up
Well,
now.
yeah.
It does have a quote from the
Hmm.
Old Testament next to it in this Bible. But and it also says, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, because they shall be filled. And blessed are the compassionate, because they shall obtain compassion. And blessed are the clean in heart, because they shall see Elohim, or God." Did I get? She said 3 through 8, right? Or was it? Oh, 3 through 10.
10. Yeah.
Blessed are the peacemakers, because they shall be called the sons of God. Blessed are the persecuted for righteousness' sake, because theirs is the reign of heavens. What about that one, Sally? That one make you feel better? Theirs are the reigns of heavens.
Yeah.
I already see a problem with Matthew 5:5. The first word is Macarenos. You know, that's those ones that were in Matthew 24 that are AI and they don't give suck in the breast and all that.
Hmm.
Yep.
It says they
Yeah.
shall inherit the earth too.
Yep. And that's what I was thinking. There's a lot more being
I
said
was
there
gonna
than
say,
what they think.
does it say catacosmos when it says earth on that part,
No, it
or
just
is
says
that the word
earth.
for world?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our land, that's actually the word for land. But Macaronos is not a good word.
Macaronis, it's not
Mm.
blessed, it's like curse.
That's the one that you know when he said that the women would or Macaronos and they're AI women that people were marrying. Remember that verse in
Oh.
Matthew 24?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that is. So they're the ones inheriting the earth.
Wow.
Yep. I guess maybe they do win in the end. I don't know.
Well, they can have the earth.
In the fake
You know.
end, when they think it's over, but it's not over.
Exactly.
Plot twist.
Okay. Yeah. I'll carry on to Truth for Freedom. Said the real Arabic is Kufik. Now go and look what Kufik is. It's now the modern QR code, meaning Quran code. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm about to say, artist, you're
Say,
not trying to look at what the Kufit code is right now, are you?
no, tell me that one again. Read it again.
It says the real Arabic is Kufik, at Kufic. Now go look up Kufik, what Kufik is. It's now the modern QR code, meaning Quran code. So
That must have been written by a
KUF,
Muslim.
probably. Yeah. On to you, Tim.
Oh, I'm over here thinking she's about to look it up. Okay, all right. Yana says, "Welcome back, brother Tim. Great to hear your joyfulness back on the lives. Hi, all on the panel. It's Yana. Just wanted to comment. Have you all heard that the mark of the beast will be program of?" You got another message there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, the Makara are the daughters of hell or Hades. The Makara.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
And maybe that's what he meant by Earth.
Yep. That's what I'd have to check the two words together, but I'm pretty sure it is.
But the rest of it definitely sounds like Baraba.
Yeah,
But
because it says, "Behold, the days are coming in which the one betroths an AI Makara, daughter of Hades, and the sterile in the lower region, AI which are not born, and their breasts do not give suck." That's Luke. I'm sorry, it was Luke 23:29. I was thinking it was Matthew, but it's Luke. And we actually have people marrying AI today, right now.
That is so creepy to
That's
me.
happening right now.
Like
Very
knowingly?
creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
there's
Yeah.
if you Google it, there's article after article people marrying AIs.
Yeah. It's just weird.
Got it, you got it.
It's called
bad.
it's
I can
called
just hear
mental
Usher.
illness, and they don't even see it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, on
That
to
shows
you.
how messed up the world is to where people feel like they gotta go to AI to
Exactly.
get a simulation of love instead of the real thing,
Yeah.
That sucks. I gotta say goodbye to y'all.
Oh, well,
Oh,
we
come on,
enjoyed
don't
having
leave.
you.
Thanks for joining
See ya,
us.
Eric.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks
Take
for coming
care,
on.
everybody.
Have a good
Good night.
evening.
Eric, come back.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Take it easy, brother.
All right, take care.
So I guess it's
Um,
not us. We invited Josh back up, and he's up
guys, did I miss anything?
a little bit.
What did I miss?
Just questions from the YouTube. That's all.
You'll have
Question-
to just watch it back. You'll just have to watch it
Yeah.
back.
Question about what? Like, question about what?
Josh,
A lot
You'll
of-
have to watch the video back tomorrow.
Oh, come on.
Oh darn, eh?
Josh is so funny, man.
I know. It's up to you now, Tim.
Is
Don't
it?
ask me where we
Okay.
are.
Truth for freedom. Please do screen share. You,
Oh, I did
you
that
lose.
one.
Okay, that was a test you passed.
Yeah. You're on a Yana.
David just says the Barabbas way. I don't know what they were referring to, but I can rock with that either way. And I'll just read the
I
last
think you
one
missed
too.
a couple.
No
You
way.
missed a couple, did you not? Yana. You missed
She
Yana
said,
after I
"Welcome
was
back,
talking
Brother
about the
Tim."
QR code. Yeah.
Yeah, I already read that.
Did you see? Oh, did you? And the next one as well?
Oh, I didn't finish her. I didn't finish her comment. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
She said, because she said, have you all heard that the Mark of the Beast will be a program of convinces and will cover healthcare and food and drink? Humanity will be forced to comply. Thanks. But yeah, I do believe that.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Guess
then
it's just-
Truth for Freedom said, please do share the screen. You lose people because we can't see the screen. Start doing YouTube lives instead of this stupid small screen. Sally said, we are doing the best we can with the platform that we have for now. Artist does nothing but study and she has not been feeling well. She is fighting a very, very bad illness. Instead of complaining, you could compliment her on her work and the efforts that she puts out into these and getting them out to us. And trapped in room 1014 said, this is important research and information, and how it is displayed is not important, but getting the research shared is, no matter the platform. If your primary concern is the comfort of your viewing experience and you'd rather leave than watch a smaller screen, then you're clearly only looking out for entertainment. Did you know that if you're watching this on an iPad or an iPhone, that you can zoom your screen in and watch it with ease? Then you can screenshot each page she displays while watching the video. If you value the research, you'll find a way, which is true. Truth for Freedom replied and said, people won't watch this platform when they can't see what she is sharing on the screen. Her YouTube videos are Fanta, and I've learned a lot. It must be fantastic. Her YouTube videos are fantastic, and I've learned a lot and share them also. But myself and others can't follow these properly as we can't see what she's talking about. But I do agree that here her research is next level. An artist said, I am working on learning a YouTube live chat thing where everyone can see the cards better. I am just a bit tech challenged. And I said, join our Discord and help with these platforms you suggest. That would be helpful. Maybe that's what we need, is some techie people in here. And on to you,
Tracy's
Tim.
like her phone is, or the screen is like 1.5 times 1.5 on her tiny phone.
That's about the same for me too. I'm on my phone.
I'm trying here, and I've been looking into Prism Live Studio and seeing if I can operate it or not. And it is a new learning curve. It's like it's different.
Yeah, hey, Otis, I have a question.
Yeah.
If TikTok doesn't get banned, what platform are you going to use to go on live again?
The
We don't know
next
yet.
video will be on Odyssey. I'm not even going to try to put it on YouTube because if I do, it'll get me pulled down.
Can you tell us in
Okay.
Discord?
It's just more about the AI stuff, but it's going to have to go on. Everybody will just have to go watch it on Odyssey because if I put it
They
on
will be
YouTube, then
told,
we won't have a channel
Josh.
anymore.
Yes, you said my name.
Yes, I just said we will advise when the video is put up. We will let
We'll post
people
a
know
link.
that it's on Odyssey. Yeah.
Because I don't want to lose you guys.
She
You guys-
always posts it in the Discord,
Hey,
and because it's going to be on Odyssey and not on YouTube, I'll just make a post and stick it on TikTok. And we'll probably do what we did before, Artists, where we put a
community
post on
post?
the community page.
Yeah, I'll put one on community too to
TikTok.
remind people to go to Odyssey
Yeah.
to watch it.
TikTok doesn't
Right.
allow you to link any other platform.
Oh, that's true.
Right,
You can't link
Yeah.
YouTube or you can't link anything on TikTok. So,
that's right.
yeah.
No, but I can make a post, and let them know that it's on
Jealous guy.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to lose you guys. You guys mean a lot to me.
Oh, I'll make sure
You're
you
in our
get it,
Discord. You're not
Joshua.
going to get lost.
Yeah, I'll
We're
make
not-
sure you got it too. Where to go watch it at. Don't
I was
worry.
gonna-
I'll
I was
send
gonna
it to
say
you.
because my heart was racing a lot. Like, man, am I gonna lose her because TikTok's getting banned? I don't want to lose these people.
No, you're not going
You're
to
in
lose
our
it.
Discord. You can't be lost. You're okay.
Yeah. You're fine. We can talk in Discord just
You're
like
there,
we do
Josh.
here. Just like we
Got
do
it.
here.
Yeah. We do actually, Josh. We were surprised that you haven't come into some of the chats that we've had.
What do you mean?
Everybody's welcome to come in. We have chats on Discord, and we
Oh
were,
yeah, I've been reading them. I've been reading them.
No, like voice chats.
no, live chats, voice chats,
Oh,
We had one yesterday for what?
For like 8 hours.
hours.
We've been on there
yeah.
for at least 5 hours, I know.
okay.
I
You
grew a
see,
mustache.
now I feel bad that I missed it. Come on, I want to go there too.
Well, be
Well,
more involved.
We
on
post
Discord.
on the general. We always say in the general channel that we're going
I
on
posted 3
the
times.
live.
Yeah, I gave
Yeah.
everybody plenty of notice. I said we were posted. I said we were in there a couple times. So
Yeah. So maybe you don't have your notifications on or something.
Yeah, you might have to change your settings where you get notified when we post in general.
Mm-hmm.
DBB, you have to join the Discord group in order to join our chats. You got to
Now,
get in Discord first.
Yeah. But we were on there 5 hours yesterday. That's a long
Yeah.
time.
I can't believe I missed that.
It was only 5 hours?
No, I
Damn.
think it was longer than that.
It was eight hours.
8 hours. You said 8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, look, and I guessed
was-
that. Wow.
I wanna join that
I
live.
was in early and then I left and then I came back and I was in for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't miss it. Literally, you can't miss it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
on for 8 hours out of the day. You can get your. I've got my errands done.
I need you guys to
Exactly.
schedule.
Exactly.
Can you guys schedule this for me?
Joshua, you just have to get more involved and turn your notifications on because, my phone notifies me every time somebody makes a post in Discord. I get notified.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
In
she made a
general, right?
post about it. She put like,
Oh,
hey,
bless
we'll be
y'all's
doing the
hearts
chat
with these
at
posts I just put up. Oh my gosh. I bet your phone was going off constantly.
Yeah, I had like I don't know how many times today I had a row all the way across my tablet of messages.
I'm sorry.
So
I didn't know y'all were
don't
getting
apologize.
that many notices.
Oh,
Wait, so
I don't mind it at
right,
all.
but seriously,
I don't mind it at all.
so artists, how are you doing? How are you going to do a TikTok live when it gets banned?
We don't know if it's going to get banned yet, Joshua. Let's just stay in the day.
I
One
know.
day.
I'm saying in case if it does.
We don't know yet. You just asked
Josh,
that.
that's a weird
We will
question.
let you. We will inform you.
How is
We
she
will
gonna do
inform you.
it?
Don't
How's she
worry.
gonna do a TikTok live if it's banned? If it's banned,
I'm
she won't be
sorry.
doing a TikTok live. That's a trick question.
Honestly, I'm just saying this because I'm scared of losing you guys. That's why. Like, I'm a little bit panicky still.
Well,
We
don't
won't.
panic because you're in Discord.
We won't let you get lost. I promise.
Appreciate it.
There you
Are you
go.
pulling our legs,
Yeah.
Josh?
Sure, I guess you could say that.
No. Oh, we
Anyway,
only
there's
have two
only
questions left here. Or
yeah, well, just
comments,
two
and then we're
comments,
done.
and I already read one of them. David Stunkel says the Barabbas way, which is I don't know what part they was referring to, but like I said, I can get down with it. And Tina Sprouse, I'll finish it for us. King James Bible and the king of AI they took alive and brought him to Joshua. I think that one's they're talking about the city though in the Old Testament, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the
Yeah,
nation,
and
whatever.
it's kind of. I think it's kind of like a shadow thing because it's like it says AI becomes a ruinous heap. Also,
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
hey, artists, do you believe multiverse exist?
Believe what exists?
The multiverse, like multiple universes.
I think it's very possible because if if one world can be created, then more than one can. It's like
I guess you can look at it like the father says that he has he has many mansions, and he will make a room for you. So, and when he talks big, right? So this is a room, basically, Earth, hell. So maybe, you know,
I mean, is it a
but the
multiverse or
multiverse. Well, you know
like
how
does it exist?
Yahweh always tries to mimic, right?
Hmm.
Everything the Father does. So is this Yahweh's way of making his own little rooms, kind of thing? I don't
Sure,
know.
I
It's
guess you could say that.
just a possibility.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the world kind of got it confused because universe means unified spoken words, unified sentences, which
But
is let there be light, let there be this, let there be that.
but
You know
also the universe is like everything there is.
exactly. Give me a second to explain, Josh. So so yeah, that's supposed to be equivalent to the world. So when they say multiverse, I don't really think when I'm looking at the word, I don't think multiple worlds. I think multiple verses again, which is just another way of saying the world, the same world that they've been talking about. And also, I also think of Jesus saying that he's not of this world, which if they want to talk about multiple worlds, there's Father's world and then there's this world down here.
so far we know there's two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's all I
But
had to say. Go ahead, Josh.
But you could also look at Yahweh's multiverse as, because it's supposedly dimensions, right? Like you're going into another dimension. So is it more that these dimensions aren't really dimensions, but they're actually demons?
oh,
You know?
you know what?
Well,
You
that's
just
what
said
I
that.
think the whole
Wait, Alan. You just said that jackpot. You literally just debunked that multiverse does not exist and all that stuff is just multiple portals in different dimension and universe, which is not from the Father. Because why would he do that?
Well, it's not of our Father. The multiverse is not of our Father.
Right. That's what I said. Why would it be from the Father if it's just one, good
Right.
realm where he dwells in? And why would it be many? So you just debunked multiverse right there and there.
Okay.
And
I'm
honestly,
just more.
this is why I love
Go
talking to
ahead.
you guys. Whenever you say something, like that knowledge just comes in me. I'm like, man, you guys are really smart about this. That's why I'm scared of losing guys, because you guys mean a lot to me.
Well, we're not going anywhere, Josh. You're in the Discord. We'll definitely inform you of what's coming up.
I'm looking forward to see you guys in the afterlife.
Yeah, me too. That'll be great.
It's going to be a great reunion of a bunch of like-minded people, that's for sure.
100%. Hey, are you Jesus Barabba, the one that is why we spoke about? Oh yeah, that'll be me. Oh well, so what's up, Barabbas? How you doing?
Did you just give him a 5? Is that what
Yeah,
that
sure. I will
was?
give a high five, like a fist bump, whatever. But yo, Barabbas my homie. You feel me? You might as well treat him like
That's
he's a
all the
celebrity.
questions. Yeah. Yeah. That's all we have, artist.
Oh, good. I'm tired.
Yeah. Yeah,
That started at 3 a.m. this morning.
it's been a long day for all of us, so
Pretty soon I'll be done 24 hours. Let's see how long I need to go.
I don't know why are you staying awake for 24 hours?
I don't know. I don't know.
You just can't sleep?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time sleeping.
No, that's not good.
Wait, why? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'll be all right.
No, I'm sorry. It's just whenever you talk about health, it kind of makes me feel scared. Like, wait, is she going okay? Because I don't want to lose her.
You're Josh. Every one of us are bound to be gone from this world, so you can't count. Like you need to be more reliant on the Father.
Yeah, I know I am. It's just,
Rely on Him. No, I mean we all love her, and we want her here, but don't get so dependent that you can't, carry on. Do you know what I mean? Like nobody should that. Everybody should be like rely on the Father for everything. We love everybody in here.
We have each other, but we have Father, the ultimate, that's there for us,
Exactly.
I'm just saying, if you guys were gone, I'll miss you guys a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I
We're
know.
gonna be there.
Yeah. I'll miss you
Just
too.
think of it. I'll be upstairs sleeping. I'll be waiting for you when you get there.
All right,
Yeah,
bet.
she'll have the table set and the meal cooked.
Yep.
Yeah,
I bet.
yeah.
All
Anyway,
foods
it's
are
all
clean.
good. Don't worry. Yeah.
And I'm mosey in the kitchen and make up conversation so I can have a reason to steal some early food,
Now,
Yeah.
you might need a GPS, though.
What
Because
would
if
you
Father
need?
gives me
Oh,
my
yeah.
schoolie, then I'll be all over the place.
Yeah.
Why would you need GPS if you're in heaven?
Because I'll be running
Oh,
around in my schoolie.
I'll be at the beach.
I'm just kidding.
Good one. I can just picture you too.
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I was saying, Jesus said the end time will comes when you guys preach the gospel. He said that's when the end comes. It's in Matthew.
I know.
So when exactly would this world end? Because I'm tired of this world.
Now, how the heck Jesus said we're not gonna know that one? We just
Yeah,
know
only the Father knows that one, unfortunately.
Well, why can't the Father just tell us? Why is gotta keep it secret from us?
You should ask him.
Yeah, ask him why.
All right, Father, why are you keeping this secret from us? Like I thought you trust us.
Maybe he don't want it to fall into the wrong hands.
That's probably why. If I ask him that, I think he would say because I don't want you guys to be scared. Well,
I think the enemy will use it to deceive us all the way into the end. Even the elect.
I mean, what's gonna happen if this world does end? Like, will the water just flood away, or
We don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever happens, we know we're going to be all right because Father's got our back. You know?
we all belong to Him? All soul belongs to Heavenly Father, not here.
Yeah, even if we go home, we're fine. Because we got an eternity, you know?
Well, we can love each other forever. Where it can last
That's right.
forever. And it's not a temporary
Exactly.
thing like it is here. Like over here is ugh. No more
Yeah, it
TV,
won't be
no
hard
more-
like it is
job.
here.
I think that's my first thing I'm gonna
Yeah,
do when I
yeah.
get to heaven. Take a nap.
I thought there'd be no sleep in heaven.
Well, even if there is, I'm taking it. If there isn't, I'm gonna still lay down.
Well, I don't think you'll be able to feel tired or anything because you'll be like in the spiritual realm where
So
you feel
I
everything
got to
is
reflect on everything that happened. I'm just gonna just sit back and be like, man, I made it.
He'll hand us
I'm
a
just
corrected
reading.
book that we can tell us to go read.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way,
I'm
And I
reading
start
Mark
asking all
Mark's
my questions.
comment.
what we
I'm
have
reading Mark
superpowers.
Mark's comment, and he
What
said, "Would we want our own room when we're with Father?"
we got plenty of rooms for everybody.
Did you hear the question?
What question?
Mark said,
How
"Would
come I
we
can't see
want
that?
our own room?" It's up a bit higher.
I'm looking.
He just said, "Would we want our own rooms when we're with Father?" And I personally don't, because I've spent my most of my life by myself, and I'm really looking forward to family and connection, and being more together than being separated like we are.
Right.
I feel the same way,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
why I
especially
can't
right
wait
now.
till there's. Yeah, exactly. But I've been this mostly my whole life, so
Yeah, I've always been
I'm
kind of a
looking forward
loner
to it.
too, you know.
Hmm.
Me too.
Hmm.
I want beachfront property.
You keep saying that.
I'll design the pool.
Yeah.
You can breathe underwater actually if you're in heaven.
What's that, Josh? You could what?
You can breathe underwater if you're in heaven.
I think it'll be a lot different than here. I don't think they'll have near the problems we have here.
Will we
yeah,
get to fly?
I don't think spirits can drown. But
Yeah.
I was
Father
gonna
said
say
there would be
about
no
the
more tears. So if no more tears means all the dealing with all the hardships of the things that are here, that tells you right there that it's going to be good.
you guys know how on the sitcoms it's like they can just walk into each other's houses all the time.
Yeah.
You know, any time of day
Yes.
they can just walk into each other's house. Although I always value
What?
my peace and my space.
Right, but that would be like us without worrying about, oh, there's a terrorist attack going on. Like we don't have to worry about that because everybody's trustworthy, everybody's welcome.
You won't
Josh,
have to
let
worry
me
about it, and
finish
you
what I was
shouldn't worry
saying,
about it
please.
now.
Well, right now
Josh,
we should because this world is corrupt.
what I was trying to say is that even though I value my own space, that's how it would be in heaven. I feel like I wouldn't need to lock my door because I ain't got to worry about nothing being stolen. I trust everyone that's coming in there.
I agree.
Kind of like it was when I
That
was a young girl. We didn't hardly have to lock doors, but nowadays, wow. If you didn't, you'd be run over.
Hmm.
that sounds like a
Exactly.
paradise, man. I wish I could experience that.
Well, you may if you keep it up, right?
Oh well, keep it up, keep it up.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight and get some rest.
Oh come on, not now.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna get some sleep
Yes.
tonight.
No, it's time. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought
All right. Well, everyone have a good night.
I love you guys.
Love y'all.
Take care.
Night.
You too. Love you all.
Night.
yes, I love y'all so
Night.
much.